Every few days I get tagged on a LinkedIn post, or I get an email, or I get some sort of a note or a tweet from somebody telling me that someone wrote an anti-cold calling post, or that they tweeted something, or that they showed some research or something. And listen, this battle is over. It's already been fought and it's already been won. And it really doesn't matter what anyone says. SDRs are going to continue to make phone calls. Professional salespeople who know how to make a cold call are going to pick up the phone and they're going to call clients, probably your clients, probably my clients, because they're not afraid of clients and they think that they're a peer, and they're going to pick up the phone and actually have a conversation about business results with someone, and they're going to schedule an appointment. And a lot of people who hate the phone, who have decided for themselves that the phone doesn't work, even though they're not responsible for using the phone, and even though they don't work as an SDR, and even though they're not a salesperson who makes outbound calls, are going to continue to tell you that cold calling doesn't work. And for them, because they don't use the phone and because they don't make any cold calls, of course it doesn't work. How could it work? Nothing works if you're not using it. And the phone is something that only works if you pick it up and you dial a number and you have some sort of a plan to create value for the other person, and you actually know what you're doing on the phone. So I'm not really interested in engaging in any kind of comment war on LinkedIn about whether cold calling works or not. Look at Chris Beal's stats. He'll show you that a phone dialer works, because of course when you make as many calls as his dialer lets you make, you're going to get some appointments. It works that way. My friend Jeb Blunt continues to send me whiteboards where he goes into a company and they say, look, the phone doesn't work for us, you don't understand. And then in 15 minutes, with about 30 people making calls, they put up 50, 60, 70 appointments, and they're shocked, and they can never go back to what they believed before because they saw for themselves that dialing the phone wins. He even has one group of people that call relatively young people, high school age people, and they get them on the phone and they book appointments. So I'm not going to argue about it. If people want to believe that cold calling doesn't work, for God's sake, don't make cold calls. It's all the better for the rest of us that do. And if you don't want to pick up the phone and call your dream client, know that your competitor does, and that they're going to have a distinct and certain advantage over you because they're willing to do things that you don't want to do. But I'm not going to engage in any anti-phone content at all, whether it's for or against. I'm not going to put any comments out. And I really don't think it's very interesting. I think that that battle was fought a long time ago, and the good guys won. And the people that know this and understand it are going to make calls, and they're going to over-index and outproduce the people that don't. It's your decision. Call if you want to call, and don't call if you don't want to call. The result for you is your own result, and you have to live with the decision that you make. So good luck. Do what makes sense for you, and you can stop emailing me that people said something negative about cold calling. They're welcome to their beliefs and they're welcome to their opinions. You believe what works for you, and those of us that know better will believe what we know.